Good afternoon. This is Dr. Morse, and this is tutorial number 31 out of the Berkeley Music Theory Book 1. And we're winding down in Book 1 right now, and the next 6 tutorials are actually going to be very related. If you ever find yourself that you are uncertain of what to do next, go back a tutorial and make sure that you've grasped the concepts that were presented in the previous one, because each one of these builds upon the other one. Okay, we're winding down in theory 1, and this is next semester we talk a lot about chords, which are more than one note sounding, and this is the beginning way we talk about that, which is intervals. Okay, so the foundations of intervals, lesson 31. I like the book's definition is the interval is a distance between two notes, okay? It says, like scale degrees, intervals are identified with numbers, okay? These numbers are determined by counting letter names from one note to the next. So the interval C up to G is a fifth. That would be C to D, D to E, E to F, F to G, okay? C is counted as 1, and then it says exactly what I just said. Okay, so then it shows you there in 46 that there's the interval of a fifth, okay? All right, so the interval C down to G, if you count an interval down and you go from C to B, B to A to G, and that would only be 4. So we call that the interval of a fourth. Okay, intervals can go up and down. Okay, when you play them melodically. Okay, and you see down there that in intervals notes can sound simultaneously, which is called harmonic, which is where when you play it at the same time, or when you play it one note and then the next note, and that is called melodic. So when you go melodic, that's when you really get into these up and down things. Okay, so interval up, interval down, and I annotate that with, or notate, I'm sorry, I notate that with an up sign if I'm talking about an interval going up, and a down arrow if I'm going down. This is the simple definition, the simple naming of intervals. So I've got it down here that you're going to go from C to D, that'd be a second. It's also spelled out as a second, and it is also spelled out with a 2, okay? C to E would be a third, or 3. You're going to see it all 3 different ways, okay? Fourth, 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 fifth, fifth, fifth. Okay, so I also did it in B major, so it is not exactly a, C is easy, but then if you're doing B, it's going to be slightly more challenging. Okay, so everything there you need to know, okay? Interval, distance between two notes. You need to know when you're counting notes if it's a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, or seventh. I got cut off there at the bottom. So, okay. So the next lesson, I'm going to try to tie these lessons together. The next lesson we're going to talk about perfect intervals, okay? And I'll see you then. This has been Dr. Morse on tutorial number 31, signing off.